Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Keepsy, aka Keeper of the Keys. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are from the very beginning or from one of my old channels, welcome. Welcome back. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so every time I upload, you'll be instantly notified. Okay, so I'm just getting that this karmic group is feeling exhausted. This karmic group who's been doing spell work is feeling absolutely exhausted. They wanted to run rings round you, but you've been getting extra help from the divine. So although it looks like you are on your own and you every time you go to battle, whatever war or battle that may be, every single time you come out on top and people are wondering why you are still winning. Okay, maybe they did not know that you are secretly protected. Wow. Throat chakra then. You are protected by the divine, and you could be protected by some sort of secret society who knows that you have been under attack. Okay, we've got a lot of like baggage. Okay, things are starting to break away and fall apart for this group. Okay, things are starting to literally fall apart and break up. So this group, this cult has been broken up. So we've got, with this angel image, okay, your guardian angels, your ancestors, have broken this team up, okay? They are feeling broken, they are feeling shattered, they are feeling exhausted. Maybe they teamed up to try and break you down, okay? Also, quite possibly, because you were that skilled, I was getting about, like, pulling so many talents out of the balance, out of the bag, pulling. You've got a lot of balance, but pulling a lot of talents, I will get this out, pulling a lot of talents out of that bag, and their bag, what they have is all like torn and everything's just lost. So they've lost their sparkle, they've lost their shine, they've lost any spiritual gifts. Any spiritual gifts what they did have been removed, have been revoked. Okay, and then we've got this card, what's coming out. You've got a very strong connection to felines, to cats, to even like tigers, lions, cheetahs. Someone could have tried to win against you and compete against you by using black magic. By using black magic. Someone tried to compete against you by using black magic. Okay, but with the next card what's just come out before my camera dropped, the ball's in your court. Okay, the ball's in your court. It sets so many balls rolling for ancestors, and the ball's in your court. Maybe they was not expecting you to pick up on what they was doing. They was trying to do this secretly. They wanted your lucky bag. This bag full of luck, this bag full of sunshine, what you had, they wanted that to run out. Okay, maybe you have multiple skills and talents and are constantly pulling them out of the bag, and that makes a lot of people jealous. I just getting Fuse ODG. I know it's not bag, but it says bucket. A bucket full of sunshine. So it's like you've got a bag full of skills, full of talents, and they wanted to break you down. But the ball's in your court is what I is getting. The ball is in your court. It is set so many balls rolling. Okay. There could be somebody who's very like cold-hearted, cold-blooded. Someone who's got a closed off heart chakra, a blocked heart chakra, who's been trying to compete against you. And then we've got the Hanged Man. So this group, this team, this gang, this cult, this coven, whatever they want to call themselves, they try to sacrifice you for what you have inside of you. So literally your sole purpose, your energy field, your very being, your very essence, they tried to sacrifice you for all that you have because they wanted that for themselves. They wanted to get up on some sort of ranking. They wanted some sort of recognition. They thought that if they was going to go up against you, then that would up their physical ranking. But they've got a very low on the totem pole spiritual ranking. Three of Swords, which could be heartbreaking for them because they're very low on the spiritual ranking. They're working to get up on these physical rankings, which is great. You know, we all want to get to the top, but they was using some sort of connections to come up against you. Maybe some sort of inside connections. Could be a Leo, you could be a Leo. They could have gone to a Leo, okay, and proposed some sort of business opportunity and got this Leo to help them sacrifice you. Yeah, this Leo got a Leo to sacrifice you because they know you have a good heart. So they wanted to sacrifice somebody who's got a good heart rather than bump someone off who's pure evil. They want to bump off the light workers, the hierophants, the high priestesses, the emperors, the empresses. But here we go. You've caught that ball, okay? You've caught them out. They've been caught out. It's like you're holding on to that ball because you know the ball's in your court. Do you keep hold of that ball and do you bounce that ball and keep hold of that ball, what they've thrown at you? Or do you bounce it back to them? At the back of their head? Do you throw it at the back of their head? Like on Mrs. Doubtfire, where Mrs. Doubtfire throws a piece of fruit, I don't know if it's a lime, at the back of his wife's date's head. And his hair sticks up a bit, it flaps up a bit. I don't know why that's come, but do you throw it at the back of their head? Yeah, I feel like spiritually attacking you was like a bomb has gone off, a ticking time bomb. Maybe they wasn't expecting you to be so spiritually strong and so powerful. So with this Leo, that symbolises strength. They was not expecting you to be so strong. They did this to shut off your heart chakra from love. Yeah. To block any love connections. This is why they was doing this. They wanted to block any love connections because they know you've got a good heart, and they was doing a lot of backstabbing. Okay, they really wanted to see you take a fall from grace. They wanted to see you take a fall from grace. They wanted everything to just come falling and crashing down, and they wanted to see you land flat on your ass or on your face. Okay, I've got a lot of falling energies. It's getting quite possible they've took a fall from grace. Okay, and with the Two of Cups and this arrow, the way it's snapped, they are definitely trying to block that love connection, that love relationship. Even if you are single, they're trying to block you from loving yourself. They've been doing a lot of heart chakra magic. I mean, a hell of a lot of heart chakra magic. So you may feel like you're getting palpitations. You may feel like a weird niggly feeling inside of your heart, like you could just sit there and all of a sudden your heart just feels really weird. It's really niggly. You can be totally fine and all of a sudden you feel some sort of a loss, a mourning, a grief. All of a sudden you're feeling angry. You're feeling hurt. This is because of all these hexes, these curses, this backstabbing, these betrayals. Okay, they literally, with the little rabbit here, they betrayed an earth angel. They backstabbed, they badmouthed, they cursed an earth angel. Out of sheer spite and out of sheer jealousy, and they tried to curse an earth angel's love life. An earth angel usually 9 times out of 10 operates out of a place of love. Even if their actions are not right, they usually retaliate and react in situations and they have good intentions at heart, whereas this group does not. They want you in lack, okay, lack of energy, with the strength card coming out, lack of strength, and they want you to feel shattered and exhausted and broken down. They're wanting you to feel shattered, exhausted, like you've got no more fight left. But why are they fighting? What are they fighting for? It's making me think of Mulan now. What do we want a girl worth fighting for? What are they fighting for? Because I was getting that some of these don't know why they took the opportunity to come up against her. They don't know the real reason why, and if they was asked, why are you attacking this divine masculine, this divine feminine, they've got no answer for that. They've got no answers. They just wanted to nip at you and keep nipping at you and keep nipping at you. Like an irritating type of feeling where they just nip at you and they expect you, after they've nipped you and wounded you, they expect you not to say anything, not to do anything, and just to sit there and be physically bullied and also spiritually bullied. So you've been getting spiritually bullied, this group, this gang, whatever they want to call themselves nowadays. They've just been spiritually bullying in groups and gangs, and this is how they operate. They cannot work alone. They cannot be lone wolf. They cannot be lone ranger. They cannot operate alone. They have to work in a pack, in a group and in a gang to take people down. They cannot take, especially you, divine masculine, divine feminine, they cannot take you down alone. So they started recruiting. They started recruiting more and more people to attack an earth angel. They started recruiting more and more people to attack an earth angel and break an earth angel's heart, because this earth angel, you see this hand above and this female figure down below, there's no strings. So because this divine masculine, divine feminine, you divine masculine, divine feminine, you won't have your strings pulled by nobody, okay? The only one above you who is able to pull your strings is the Most High, our Heavenly Father, nobody else. So because you are not willing to be nobody's puppet, they've done all this. Because you are not willing to be anybody's puppet, you are not willing, and they need a group, they need a gang, they need people whose strings they can pull. But because they cannot pull your strings, they've gone to some dark spell work, they've done some hexing, they've done cursing, they've done a lot of backstabbing, they've had you in constant battle mode 24/7, autopilot, auto drive, constantly having to battle. And although people can't see these battles physically, it's been a physical battle, a mental, emotional battle, and a spiritual warfare, okay? And with this, the way it's covering the eyes, they actually thought that the Most High, the angels, the ancestors, was not going to see this. They actually thought that other people would not be able to see this, because maybe quite possibly they only think that there's only a few people who are spiritually gifted. But you know what? There's hundreds, there's thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people who have spiritual gifts. And if everyone could put their spiritual gifts together and do good with their spiritual gifts, then you watch how the human race and how humanity would advance. And that is just straight up facts, okay? They wanted to affect the way your moods are, your emotions with the water. They could have been doing some sort of offerings to water deities moon, water magic, definitely something surrounding moon and water magic to affect your emotions as well, because I was getting quite possibly they wanted to make out like you are emotionally unstable, incompetent. It's like they've just sat there and all the bad things you could say about somebody to try and offend them, they've done that. And all the bad things, spell casting, you could do to somebody, they've done that. They've tried literally everything. And I was getting with this water, and there's only a slight drop of water. It's a drop in the ocean coming up against you. Because it's only created like a little ripple. It's not creating like waves. So they've been shooting arrows from all angles. Look at how many arrows are coming in. One of the arrows is here. They've been shooting arrows from all angles. They've been shooting these arrows and making out like they've not been taking shots at you. So one of these people who's joined into this could have actually been sat next to you while backstabbing you. Yeah. Forward movement. Then we've got... Wow. They don't like that you are financially stable. They don't like that you are independent. They don't like that you are... You've been independent for a long time, and I was getting it could be quite possibly somebody who you had a relationship with who's done this, or someone who wanted a relationship with you, but because you was too financially stable or too independent, they wanted to break you down so you would come crawling back to them, needing their help. Because they wanted to feel like they were some sort of god. Like, they wanted to feel like they was your God or a God in your life, and they wanted to play God with your life. Yeah, they wanted to play God. Twin airing is what I was getting. So that's all been noted, okay? They've been literally trying to hammer you in spiritual warfare. They've literally tried to hammer you in spiritual warfare. And they've been chipping away at your finances because they don't want you to be financially stable or financially independent. So they've attacked your finances also because they don't want you to have that key to prosperity, key to abundance, that key to your future, as quite possibly in that future, these ones who's teamed up together will not be in your destiny, and to be having access to your home, your living space, your environment, have access to your energy, or anything like that, have access to your abundance. Yeah, these enemies, these ones who want to bring that conflict, who want to bring that conflict, that backstabbing, that deceit, that betrayal, and be a secret hater, a secret enemy, wanted all access, all areas, and they wanted this key. They wanted your keys. They wanted your spiritual keys. They wanted your keys. And didn't want to focus on what they had in their own bag. They wanted what was in your bag. Yeah, they wanted your sole purpose. They wanted your sole purpose. They wanted your